And with that, welcome to Seal of the Ancients. Another beautiful hack that we're going to get right into. A long, long time ago. Our garden of yore existed without death or suffering. It was a prosperous land. All who came to live here would be blessed with happiness and peace. But one day, a fell wind began to blow. A great shadow the shadow of a great ancient evil fell over the land, and the world was torn asunder by its great power. Evil ran rampant. Hatred and fear attempted to swallow the whole world in eternal darkness. Pokemon became twisted, and I did not read that. But our garden did not wither. It would not bow down to this dark spirit. With all our great power, we sealed the dark spirit away, along with all of its rampaging monsters. All fear, hatred and sin has long been banished to the depths it belongs to. Slowly the land begins to heal, and peace has since been restored to the land. But not without a great cost. Absolutely amazing Wind Waker style intro. Alright, because of this harrowing event, eternal life is no longer promised in White Garden, and strife does still sometimes make its way within our borders. In some ways, our forest is none too different from the rest of the world, but many believe us to be the place where life originated. And even as evils have taken from us that which made us special, we still proudly stand as the first defense against the evils of the world, and as the protectors of the ancient seal of that great monster who threatened to destroy us. Oh man. What? Why are you all staring at me? Please pay attention, Clever. This is important. But it's so boring. It is important. This class will be over soon and you can go play. Is that ancient seal here? In White Garden? Yes, it is. And it is quite harmless now. However, it must still be guarded and is forbidden for anyone to visit it. Just in case anyone were to try and tamper with it. Is it easy to let them out? No, of course not. In fact, none alive knows how the seal works, or even is possible to open. But we cannot take any risks, even so. Wow. Maybe I could be the guard of it someday. Tch, why would you want to do that? Wouldn't that be kind of boring? Not at all. I think it would be an honor to guard something so important. If you say so. Isn't it scary? We have horrible monsters living so close to us. Now, children, settle down. The history of White Garden is very important for everyone, to know. You should all be very proud of your brave ancestors who took down this great evil. What do you think, little bud? Okay. I think it sounds scary. Really? I don't know. I think it sounds exciting. It's like a fairy tale. I hope it's nothing more than that, Hiyorobi. It would be so scary to see a monster like that. I bet it could eat us up in a second. Yes, that would be scary. But it's all gone now. Nothing to be afraid of, right? I guess so. Now, class, you all should be sure to study up on today's material for tomorrow, okay? Yes, Mrs. Rosarade. Good, then class is dismissed. Alright. Oh, Cherubi, is something the matter? No, nothing's wrong. Cherubi, I'm sure if you keep trying, the other kids will be sure to come around to you. You really think so? I doubt it. Yeah, I do. Don't just sit in class until it's time to go home. Go out and try to talk to the other kids. I'd hate to see you continue to sit here and talk to yourself. But I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to my little butt. Cherubi, you shouldn't be doing that. Once you grow up, you'll absorb it into yourself. I wouldn't want... No. I'm not going to absorb my little butt. I'm gonna find a way to keep her around, even after I've evolved. You'll see. I don't mean to upset you, Cherubi, but if you keep talking to it, you'll only hurt yourself in the future. Nah. Right, we have custom animated backgrounds. Amazing stuff. Maybe she's right. No, she isn't. I would never absorb you. Without you, I wouldn't have anybody. But it's because of me that nobody wants to be your friend. That's not true. It's because I had no friends that I realized I had you. Come on, cheer up. I'm sure we'll be able to make friends like the both of us. Miss Rosanada was right. We shouldn't hang around by ourselves today. We should try and talk to someone. Are you sure? Sure, I'm sure. Come on, let's go look around. Well, okay. Oh, and completely custom map backgrounds, man. School, Cherubi, we're level 10. By 10, right. Credits in the menu, alright. Seal of Ancients by 10 Baroness Farol. Alright. Oh, hello there. Hi, Maril. I was wondering if you... Sorry, whatever it is, I can't. Huh? Why not? I'm really sorry. I'm just really busy today. I just don't have time for any other tasks. Oh, that's okay. We understand, right, little bud? Cherubi. Yes, well, thank you for understanding. Of course. Would you like to play with me? Well, us. Us? Yeah, me and my little bud. Say hi. Hi. Hi? Wow, this is great. So, would you like to play with us? No thank you. Oh, okay. Alright. Cherubi, I'm sorry for upsetting you. Are you feeling better now? Yes, Mr. Rosanada, I'm going to try to talk to the other kids. I'm gonna show them how cool my little bud is. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Shifttree. Is C-Dot going home early today? Hello, youngling. Yes, I'm taking C-Dot out on a little trip. So, your good teacher must be informed of his absence. Oh, okay. That sounds fun. Are you a friend of my boy? Well, no, we just talk sometimes. It would be nice if you talked to him more. He needs more grass-type friends. Oh, that would be great. I'll keep trying. Alright, what does C-Dot have to say, though? Oh, hello, Cherubi. What's up? Would you like to play with me today, C-Dot? Sorry, I can't play today. My dad is here early to pick me up. Ah, okay. Alright, does the windmill say anything? Oh! The windmills are save points, that's amazing. Alright. Oh, hello there, Cherubi. Hi, Yuna. I was wondering if you would want to play with us today. Us? Who's us? Me and my little bud, of course. I want her to make friends too. Cherubi, that's really weird. Yeah, you don't really want us to make friends with that thing, do you? She's not a thing. She's just a little berry. What would we even play about? Well, I know you thought the ancient seal was a cool thing. It was so cool. Wouldn't it be awesome to guard a place like this? Do you even know where it is? I do. You do? Yeah, it's in Pixie Woods. It's really not far from here. Wow, I'd love to see it. It'd be so cool to protect some ancient power like that from the clutches of evildoers. Well, maybe we could play that. Huh? That's a great idea. I can be the guardian, you all can be the bad guys. Wait a second, guys. What is it, Clever? Come here for a second. Not you, Cherubi. Oh. It'll just be a second. Alright. I think this is working. I don't know, I got a bad feeling. Hey, would you be up for a little adventure, Cherubi? Huh? An adventure with you guys? Yeah, we were thinking we could go play at the place where the seal artifact is. Then it could be more fun. And I could be like a real guardian then. Oh, you want to go to the real place? But isn't it forbidden? Ah, that's true. I guess you don't want to play with us. That's not what I said. Can't we just play here? But it'd be more fun there, come on. Are you scared? What? No, we aren't scared, right, little bud? I don't think... Then it's settled. We're gonna go play in Pixie Woods. You just let us know when you're ready to go, huh, Cherubi? I'm sure it won't be long, since you aren't scared or anything, right? Just head out that way and we'll see you then. It's the path to Pixie Woods. And if you need to save your progress, interact with the signpost. Alright, right. See, we're making friends already. Cherubi. Okay, we're not friends yet, but we can prove ourselves to them, right? They may not expect it, but I think we can impress them. I guess that's true, but what if we get in trouble? We won't. Nobody will ever know. Yeah. I think we've talked to everybody already. Just gonna save and continue real quick. And, well. Let's go. I'm pretty sure I've talked to everyone, so yeah, so get ready to leave. Yep, we're all set and ready. Good, we're also thinking of having you leading us there. Me? Through Pixie Woods. Relax, you'll be fine. We'll be right behind you. Alright. I think I can do that. We'll be like a rescue team or some explorers on a mission. Sounds like fun. Alright, all of them are level 10. We have defense core, hypnosis, psy beam. Alright, I think that should be good. I assume mission objectives are going to be changed. Find your way to the Forbidden Seal. Alright, they are. Would like to change the to team sets. All right. No more shortcuts actually. All right. Oh, we have quite the nice ability. And a one-item inventory. Right. I'm not quite sure, but I think the ability is bound to the sunlight. I'm just thinking, how exactly do we do that now? Have a warp seed. But I assume there's probably going to be an item somewhere that I will need. I would need to look again what this item right here was. Oh, it was a pounce up, wasn't it? Alright, that's now not good. Basically the only thing I could do. But if I'm not completely mistaken, then a pound orb... Well, doesn't matter anyways. Now. Alright, you should be able to walk over water, right? Yeah, that looks like it should work. Yeah. All right. It looks like we're in some kind of clearing. I think we must be at the very end of the dungeon. That wasn't too bad, was it? Or are you still scared? We're not scared. We? Don't drag us too down to your level. Why are you guys so mean like this? You know who I'm talking about. You need to let that go. Sooner or later they'll be gone anyways. It's for the best, even the adults say so. Don't say that. Knock it off, guys. You know? Oh, don't get the wrong idea. I just don't want to listen to you cry. Let's go, guys, before the others start to suspect where we are. Alright. Hey. What was that good for? I just don't get it. Why can't we just be friends and get along? I told you this was a bad idea, Cherubi. I was a bad idea. Don't say that. We have to stand up for ourselves. We can't give up. We'll show them we're just like everyone else. Come on, let's continue. And don't listen to their snarky comments. Huh? What's going on, guys? Gosh, keep it down, will you? You're gonna ruin it before we get to the fun part. I didn't mean to scare you guys. As if you could scare anyone. You're kinda creepy though. Always talking to yourself. Stop saying that! Stop crying about it. Just look out there. Huh? What's up ahead? Oh. Someone is up there. Of course there is. Why do you think we've stopped? See, you startled us because you were going to wake him up. And who is that? I think that's a Hypno. Everyone knows that, except Cherubi, of course. Hey, what are you guys doing? Do not make the slightest of noise. Do not, don't even breathe. Oh no, they ran. Okay, I thought they said no sounds. I don't like this, Cherubi. Me neither, but we've come this far. And don't worry, as long as we have each other, we can do anything. You're so kind to me, Cherubi. I almost tripped. Don't do that. I'm only joking. You need to take this more seriously, Cherubi. Relax, this is easy. Isn't it fun with some excitement? Just you and me? I guess it's a little exciting. See? Watch me dance laps around his sleepy head. Ah. Not bad. Oh no. Is it waking up? Absolutely. Yes, my color. Yes. I think he's still fast asleep. It's just some dream. Let's just hurry and get past him. Easy. He almost woke up. That wasn't easy. I guess you're right. Let's catch up to the others. What is that? What took you so long? You're a real slowpoke. Why, we just didn't want to wake Hypno up. Whatever, in any case. Could you please step through the gate, Cherubi? Huh? You want me to lead again? That's right. You did pretty well in Pixie Woods. Wow, do you really mean that? Of course. Sorry for earlier. Alright, after us. Okay. Right. It's as I suspected. There's some kind of barrier. I knew I could sense something. My head hurts. So you're really saying you knew that would happen? I said I suspected it, but I wasn't sure. That's why we sent you to send you in English. That's why we sent in you to check. What is all this ruckus that I'm hearing? What in the world are you younglings doing here? There's no way you solved my riddle in Pixie Woods. With care and precision did I craft that. No mere child should be able to solve it, I tell you. That thing was so lame. Lame? My riddles are not lame. You must have cheated. We're just super smart. Riddles like that are nothing to us. Smart, eh? I suppose you are pretty clever to have been able to solve it, but that was one of my easier riddles. We eat riddles like for breakfast. It wouldn't have mattered what kind of riddle you would have thrown at us. We would have solved it. You guys sure are confident, but I'm calling your bluff. In fact, I am the confident one here. So confident in fact that I promise to take down the barrier if you can solve this next riddle. Paperi... Alright. Hey, what did you do? Where's the riddle? Why, it's right in front of you. Whoa, how do you do that? The riddle hasn't even started, and I can already see your confusion. That was so cool. Amazing. So what is this riddle? I have presented you with 3 options right before you. All I ask you to do is tell me which one is mine and Mana's signature gummy. Alright, so what are their names? Names? The masterminds are already asking for hints. No can do. Where's the fun in that? That's not fair. This is guesswork. I already gave you a hint. In fact, I already gave you the answer. You did? I think that... hey, we talked about gummies in class the other day. I know. Good, then tell him. I think that... it's no good. He asked you your signature gummy. What your signature gummy is, Muna. Shouldn't you know that? He's asking for the type. And I never found it interesting, so I don't know. Hey, Cherubi. Don't just stand there, you haven't said anything at all to help us. Like usual. That's right. You picked the right gummy. But don't you dare pick the wrong one. But guys... But what? Never mind, I'll pick the right one. I think... the pink one should be for psychic type, right? Right? An interesting choice, are you certain? Yes? Wrong! Fuck! Oh no. What happens now? Now you all start to feel very tired. My head. Look at what you did. We're all the way back here now. Now we gotta go back. Alright, then let's see. Probably gold one? I don't know. Are you certain? Yes, correct! You got the right one, the gold gummy. Yay, we did it, guys. Me and Little Bud solved the riddle. Now we can continue. Don't act so high and mighty. Of course I knew it was that one. I mean, it's the best for psychic types. If you really want to be our friends, you have to know stuff like that. Judging by how happy you are, you must have just guessed. You could have put us in danger if you do that somewhere else. Yeah, sure are easy to fool. Of course we knew and didn't have to guess like you. Just like Clever said, that's very careless and selfish. But I thought you guys wanted my help. We don't need any help from you. I stick to my word, so I shall remove the seal for you whippersnappers? I don't know. Illusions? The less you know, the better. There, all set. That was scary. I mean, not that I was scared or anything. No, there really isn't anything inherently dangerous about the seal, but what? Promise not to touch anything. You can never be too sure. Fine. Move along now. I told you, the barrier's gone. I know, I don't think I can sense anything. Are you sure? Step aside, ladies. Yeah, you go first, Ninkata. Here goes nothing. Someone's eager to get going, huh? Why is he still running? Wait for us, Ninkata. The thrill and excitement of youth. How I miss it. Hmm? You still have trouble catching up if you linger here any longer. Right. Wait a minute. Yes? Why do you hang out with those guys? What do you mean? I mean, they're mean. Friends aren't like that. It's, it's complicated. Thank you, Hypno. Oh. This must be it, right? It looks like some kind of altar up over there. Do you think the seal is up there? Probably. What kind of seal is it anyways? I'm not sure. Let's go check it out. There's nothing here. It's just a rock? That's what I'm saying. It's all just a silly fairy tale. Ah, I was looking forward to something cool. But since we're all here, let's play. That's right. I think you're going to like the game, Cherubi. Yay, we love games. Extra fun with some more friends too. What kind of game is it? Oh, look, a bad Pokemon has come to free the monster. Oh, I see what is going to happen now. Oh, you mean us? We gotta stop her, guys. Who knows what world-ending plot you have planned? I thought we were all gonna be bad guys. Wasn't it just Ninkata going to be the guardian? I'm afraid, Cherubi, we don't think we want to play anymore. What are you talking about? Of course we want to play. That's not what I meant. Did you see that? Don't you know it's rude to interrupt when someone's talking? You really are a bad guy. No, I'm being serious. At least I think so. I don't think I can outrun them, but I'm going to distract them for a bit, but we need a plan. This is all my fault. I'm sorry. No, don't you dare say that. I think someone needs to be taught a lesson. Oh, she's going towards the seal. She's going to do something bad. We better stop her. Please move, your little rock. And you really upset me, pushing me around like that. Nobody's coming to save you out here. Not a bad Pokemon like you. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid. We'll be heroes. You're shivering, Cherubi. This is all my fault. I should have been more careful. My mind is fading. I'm scared. What will they do to us? Cherubi? Cherubi! What was that? I don't know. There it is again. It was the stone. The stone, it moved. Could it be the seal? It's for real. The evil spirits. What do we do? I say we run. Cherubi, please talk to me. Cherubi, you're fine. What happened? I think you were so stressed that out of that you passed out. Tremors? What is going on? They're getting worse. Oh shit. Years later, present day. It looks just the same as it did back then. Cherubi, my friend. Such horrible memories this place brings back. But it was the last time we got to speak to each other. I owe so much to you, and yet Why? Why did it happen? I don't understand. That little rock, it's still here, sitting innocently, as if it never even moved at all. As if it never had any evil spirits inside of it. I just don't understand it. Why did it do that? Why did it move before? Could it sense us? And the intentions of those bullies? Were you trying to scare them off? You're not moving now. Still nothing? Hey, Spiritum! Yes! Yes! I truly did it this time. I finally made it out of that horrid prison. Finally, I have escaped. Never mind. What was that? I think I moved, but I fell? What is this? This is not my true body. Why am I still bound to this thing? I tripped on the steps. The little rock. It's alive? Wait a minute. Did you... What do I do? Hey. Huh? You, what's wrong with your body? Oh, of course. I need someone to touch it to let me out. But that rift... So that's what must have been... You said something was wrong with your body? Huh? You are still here? Of course I am. I'm trying to talk to you. Why? Well, a long time ago, when I was just a little kid, I was tricked into coming here by some bullies. They were gonna hurt me until you... I mean, it had to be you. You kind of exploded with all this dark energy. It scared everyone else off right away. Ah, I remember. Yes, I recall that incident. You do? So, you scared away the bullies? Am I doing something wrong here? Of course I remember, yes! You see, it was my intention to save you. I cannot stand to see anyone treated as you were, of course. Yeah, definitely. Wow, thank you. Nobody's ever done something like that for me before. You're welcome, little one. So, you said it earlier about your body. Oh, so you heard that. Yes, you see, a long time ago my spirit was stuck into this rock, and now I don't know where my true body is. That's... well, that's awful. I know just how you feel. Huh? Alright. Did I say something bad? You cannot even begin to comprehend what I am or how I feel. But it's true. I think that you and me are similar. Is that really so? Yes. What, pray tell, makes us two similar in any way, shape or form? Well, when I was little, I was just a tiny bud on a cherubi. But when we evolved, it took this form. I took this form instead of her. Usually when cherubi evolved, the small bud is absorbed and lost, but I wasn't. Cherubi was always so nice to me and would have never wanted to do that. So perhaps that is why. I'm sorry, I didn't... Then it seems we have a lot in common. Huh? Say, maybe you should get your own body, yes? Perhaps I know of a way to separate you from your friend so that the two of you could exist separately. Yes. Yes, of course. That would be everything I've always wanted. Good. Then we can help each other. We can both get our own bodies back. Okay, so how do we do it? We will need to go to the center of White Garden, of course. The center? Isn't it dangerous there? Nothing's dangerous to me, I assure you. And besides, it is worth it, is it not? Risks have to be made. Should you want her back? Yes, it is worth it. Come with me. Actually, what is it? I don't think the guard would be very happy to see someone like you following me out of here. Say no more. Aw, that's kind of cute. Okay, I hike you and carry you out. You're much cuter this way. Don't get too used to this. Two ways, alright. Mushroom Grove. That should be far enough, is it not? You may put me down now. Wow. This place, it's so magical. We did not come here to make remarks. Put me down. Ah, but it's fun like this. Do not play games with me, little one. Okay, sorry. As if being bound to this wretched prison is not bad enough. The coast is somewhat clear. I am not concerned for anyone to see me. Are you alright? I don't know whether I'm alright or not. You don't know? It looked like it was painful. I wouldn't want you to be hurt. What was that? Why does it do that? So much energy comes from that little stone you're stuck to. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have... The stone is meant to keep me within, but there's a small rift that allows me to come out of here. Do you understand? I think so. So, what are we looking for? I mean, at the center of White Garden, what's there? There's a being there who has the power to influence one spirit. It shall fix our problems. Okay, cool, I didn't know that. Well, you shall see. Alright. Do not dawdle, little one. There's much to be done. This place is quite beautiful, isn't it? It is fine. Alright. Yes, it is. No, it is not. You're the reason why we got lost here. You told me to take a left when I wanted to go right. No, your bending the truth. That was before you had the map. When we went left there, we were on the right track. Oh, so when we went right afterwards, we should have gone left. No, that was before any of that. But that doesn't even make any sense. That's because you're not listening. Am I interrupting something here? No, nothing at all. Welcome to the Keklin shop. Alright, wait, I have money. 1000 poke. But unfortunately, no realities. Alright. Then we're gonna quickly save and take a left. Yes. Alright, Mushroom Grove. It does look like a modified dungeon tile set as well. I'm pretty sure. So that's good. My moves have changed, didn't they? Yes. Yeah, probably Mega Drain as main attacking move. It's because it has the most amount of power points. Alright, that's some good damage. Poison powder. Alright, this thing is, I think, new gen? Because I don't think I've ever seen that thing before. I probably should actually take the apple with me. Alright. Yeah, you just do not have much of a defense. Good for me, though. Yeah, not having the best luck with stairs currently. At least we do not have a problem with enemies so far. Right, use the Rex, I see it. Yeah, now we get luck with stairs. At least once. I think I'm gonna bring Spiritomb in there as well for damage. Yep, good idea. You exist, and Mega Drain does not work around corners, I forgot. And that works as well. Stun spawn. Well, that is not great. Spiritomb should definitely be able to take care of it. Without much of a problem, and it did. Right, stairs are, of course, in the last room I haven't checked. As usual. Dealings. Ancient power should... Ah, it actually survived an ancient power, alright. Alright. Blast seed, not really that useful, I imagine. But I'm pretty sure that thing is kind of dangerous. Gotta send Spiritomb in there before. Because Ancient Power does do wonders against birds. Right. More riddles. I think that's at least how you pronounce these things. Alright, I'm already getting hungry. Well, at least we found stairs finally. Fake tears. Alright, armory is good. Embargo. I don't think it's gonna be that useful. Can use items, alright. Yeah, no, I don't think that's too useful for me as the player. At least as long as they didn't give any bosses or so that might exist here, some items they could use. But generally I'm just going to assume that's not really that useful for me right now. And I'm starving. But we're also free. I think. White Garden. Wow, this must be the deepest part of the forest. The trees are so tall I can barely see the tops of them. This must be the place, right? Enveloped in darkness, the moonlight barely touches the ground. The air is so thick here. This is also unnatural. My memory of this place is not tainted by time. Something's amiss here. Have you been here before? Is that Ah, the tree from Xenias. Look at that tree. It's so small and different from the other ones. Yet it's almost like this place was made for it. What do you think it could... Is everything alright? Come on out of there! Reveal yourself, you coward! Why do you hide yourself behind such a form? What I could not do thousands of years ago. I shall now bring forth upon all of you denizens of the forest. The tree? What are you doing? Ah, this is useless. I curse you. Please tell me what's going on. Leave the sacred place at once. Did you hear that? The voice? But... And do not come back here. But where's it coming from? Stop hiding and come out. I grow weary of these childish games. I do not wish to see confrontation. It sounds like it's coming from above us. But it seems like you do not wish to leave. I command you to return to me what's rightfully mine. Only then may I leave. Whatever it is you seek must be important. To go to such great lengths. To desecrate our sacred grove. Oh! Is the Floete from X and Y from the ending credits scene? Alright. I'm one of the guardians here in White Garden. I think X and Y never actually explained the backstory behind this Floete, besides the whole Pokemon War thing they had going on there. But yeah, I cannot remember the last times anyone set foot in these hallowed grounds. Needless to say, I am disappointed by the manners of you two. It is impossible to merely come across a place such as this. Your purposes and resolve must be strong to get here. It is. Floyd, please forgive us for barging in like this. I promise we have a good reason. Oh, and what purpose have you entered the English? And for what purpose have you entered this holy place? Well, we were under impression that someone here could help us. Help you? With what? To put it simply, we need new bodies? Oh, and how, pray tell, do you expect to get something like that from this place? Especially after the ruckus you have caused. My friend here said that someone who lived here would be able to influence our spirits? Well, I do not know where your friend acquired this information, but someone like this has not resided here for many years. Lies! He stands before us as this English. He stands before us at this very moment. And where is he then? He's right there, behind you. Yes, I suppose he is. Whoa, really? The Pokemon we are looking for is this tree? He's not supposed to be a tree. What is the meaning of this? Very curious. Where did you get that information, I wonder? Yes, perhaps. For a time, he was not as he is now. But it has been thousands of years since he graced us with his true presence. I cannot say whether he will ever be his old self again. What happened to him? It was the event that has become legend around these parts. He used all his power to seal away a powerful evil spirit. He did not want to admit it, but the demon was stronger than he was. Once it was sealed, he could not go on. So he's gone. We can't get new bodies. I apologize, but this place cannot help you with what you seek. All this time. Huh? Xerneas was already defeated. After all this time. Forgive me my inquiry, but where did you hear this information? None from this time should know so much about this place. Say, what body, I ask, are you looking to restore? Oh, did I say something wrong? No, I believe I did guess correctly. It is not a new body you wish for, but an old one, is it not? Guys? It has been a long time, but yes, I believe I do recognize your voice. Return to me what you stole and I will leave. Floyd, it's not like that. I will not allow you to do. I will not allow you to desecrate this sacred place with your presence any longer, demon. But what is that? Floyd? Ah, okay. You. Was Metagross all? Nah, Metagross is scaled up, isn't it? Like, way scaled up. You, the seal has been broken. Malice threatens the world within its darkness once more. You will not leave here alive. Okay. Okay, well that's... not good. Alright, first off I'm gonna petrify you. And now I have to figure out what to do with you. Stun Spore. It does work, good. Draining Kiss does what exactly? Inflicts damage on the target, then restore. Alright. Does it have typing? It's fairy type. Yeah, that's not very effective. It probably reduces you to ancient power. Alright, so far so good. Recovered from paralysis, but luckily flinched. That means I can get a free paralysis again. Alright, that's one down. And I'll start off with a stun spore. Not very effective, unfortunately. I think there might even be better to use Ancient Power or Shadow Sneak. Yeah, probably not even Shadow Sneak actually, but Ancient Power should. Alright, never mind. Shadow Sneak does apparently do neutral damage, but it doesn't matter because it is dead. I can't. Pull yourself together, Fluid. I'm trying. Fluid. It matters not, as you shall soon find out. You're nothing to me, even when my spirit is bound to this cursed prison of darkness. My legs are trembling. Without him, you're nothing but feeble mortals. Are you hurt anywhere? Mister? I'm just tired, I think. Listen to me carefully. Okay. Justice will always prevail, but not because it is good or right. Only those who win and are left standing can claim that justice for themselves. Do you understand what I'm saying? Huh? What was that? Some kind of light? So, is this tree really a Pokemon? Well, it by all means was a Pokemon. But no more. It shone a bright light again. Are you sure it's still just a tree? Hopefully it isn't. Huh? What is it? Did my eyes just deceive me, or... I guess not. Phew. That wasn't as bad as I thought. How is that you are... How are you completely unscathed and reinvigorated with energy? Oh, so there are things even you don't know, huh? Answer me or face my wrath once more. It's all the same to me. You cannot beat me over and over again. You can beat me, but yeah. But how long can you go on for? In fact, you already look very tired to me. That goes for you too, right, Metagross? We could do this all day. Try as you might. This one battle is you will not win. But you... How are you still able to disturb the balance of nature? How? He's gone. Gone, but not forgotten. And what are you talking about? It is thanks to us that there's balance in the world. It is time for you to return. Let's get out of here, little one. Alright. Come on, this way. I'm moving as fast as I can. Don't worry, not much longer. Look, we're coming up to a bridge. That must be a way out. We need some place where we can hide and rest for a moment. That attack took a lot out of me. Oh, look! Over there, there's a little nook over there we can hide in. Come on! Hey, what are you doing? I'm helping you, silly. You're hurt and we have to hurry. Stop struggling, I won't hurt you. Whatever. But it's not like I need any help. Of course not. Can at least try to be gentle about it. Are you okay? I'm just tired, that is all. Those two were really strong. They look different too, from what I remember. So, you are that big monster from the legend, aren't you? Yes, it is true. I knew it. What? You suspected who I am, and you still have yet to flee from me? Well, it's like you said, you saved me from those bullies, and you've been trying to help me get a new body so I can see Cherubi again. Sure, maybe you were bad once, but you're not so bad anymore. Are you sure about that? Oh, look! The sky, it's morning. I guess we have been quite busy all night, haven't we? It feels so long, yet so short. I would have wanted to have more time with you. Huh? What are you talking about? Don't worry, I'm sure she will explain it to you. Tonight has been very exhausting, but also very exciting. If this is what it's like to have a real friend, then I'm glad to finally have one. Oh. Right. Huh? What happened to her? She looked so different. This new form. Why did it knock her out? Good morning. Oh. Where am I? What? Who are you? What do you mean, who am I? You were just talking to me. What in the world is wrong with you? Are you alright? Stop asking that over and over. I already told you. Oh my gosh! Little boy, my friend, little G, you're my friend, right? What's your name? You must have a name, right? Hey, what are you... When did you become friends? Oh, and how? Tell me, I want to know what she said too, and you tell me about you. Slow down, I can't. My gosh, she finally made a friend, but her friends are all my friends too, you know, so I'm happy for her. English, I said stop it. Oh. Sorry about that. I guess you must be really confused, huh? Very. I guess Littlebot didn't explain things to you. That's okay, she's pretty shy. No, You said that you took over the evolved form instead of the main Cherubi. Oh, he must have misunderstood. Littlebot took the overcast form and I took the sunshine form. That is very unorthodox. Well, our evolution was very unusual. In fact, we're still not totally sure what happened. Huh? We got tricked into this horrible situation with some mean Pokemon. And as I was trying to figure ourselves out of that ordeal, something very weird happened. I can't remember much of the details, but it was as if the very space around us got distorted. In any case, I remember getting knocked out by something, and when I woke up, I found myself slumped over on the soft grass, feeling warm from the sun. When I first stood up, there was something different about everything, but at first I couldn't quite place that weird feeling. So I tried calling out to Little Butt to see if she was okay. But when she didn't answer, I became worried. She had always been quick to answer me. And that's when I realized why something felt so incredibly off. I was no longer a cherubi. I had evolved. My best friend in the whole world. The only friend I ever had. Who had never hurt anyone. I had been reckless, and because of that, because of me, she was no more. The whole world crashed on me, and it felt like my heart stopped beating. In order to form a cherubi to undergo... English. In order for a cherubi to undergo the process of evolution, to evolve into a cherub, we have to get rid of the small ball to completely drain of its energy. But she was my only friend, so I was determined to find another way so we could stay together. Everyone thought we were weird because of this. Nobody wanted to play with us. Nobody wanted to talk with us. Poor Little Butt. Poor Little Butt always blamed herself, telling me it was her fault that they laughed at us. These are the last memories we had of each other. And then I evolved, and I was sure she was gone forever. But on that fateful day, something strange happened. We did in fact evolve, but like I said, I don't remember much. All that I do remember is those distortions, and a horrible scream, and I will never forget it. Whoever they were, they must have been in great pain. But whatever happened, Little Butt is here. She's just not here at the same time. As we are now, I guess we're still kinda weird. I hope me being here doesn't hurt your friendship with her. That would make me feel awful. What? You're not fine at all. Just promise. Promise what? I cannot remain here, nor can you. We have to get out of here, away from the bridge. Take us to Black Citadel. Please, don't leave me here. Oh, he disappeared. What in the world just happened? I'm guessing he's inside this rock? It looks familiar. Wait a minute. Get out of here? Don't tell me we're in trouble. Ugh. Why did I spend all of our time talking about myself? No, I don't know what's going on. I guess there's no point in arguing. Right. Does it do anything when I go back? Not this way, away from the bridge. What was that? Did someone poke me? There's no one here. It's moving, but I thought... What? Oh, you're back. Huh, not quite. I made up from multiple spirits. The one you were talking to, he's resting at the moment. And he doesn't know I'm here right now. Multiple spirits? Wait, you mean like me? And Little Butt? Kind of? But unlike you, I have seen most of what's been going on, even as I was not in control. Oh, so you can tell me about our friendship? Or her and the other spiritum's friendship? Oh, but this is exciting. Is that why you made friends with us? We're the same. I could explain further, but there are more pressing matters. Oh yes, the other you was saying we have to get out of here. Are we in trouble? Yes, I'm sorry for you to get all caught up in this. The other spirit made some enemies a long time ago, and well, they found us. You really shouldn't have been wrapped into it. Wrapped up. English, yeah. I see. I don't know what he's planning, but the other spirit wants to find us nearby so we can all exist separately. That's why your other form followed him. I think we can trust him too. Ah, well, then we must keep coming with you, even if there are bad guys. Are you sure? It's going to be dangerous. Of course. Whoa, what is that? That would be the bad guys. They must be getting closer. Too close, come on, we have to get out of here before they find us. Okay. I think we managed to shake them off. For now. You think they'll find us? Perhaps. What a rough start to a day. So, what do we do now? Who are they? Those two are known as Metagross and Fluet. They look scary. I mean, the big one. That might be due to his unnatural size. Unnatural growth? They are immortal. Immortal? Metagross must have kept growing over time and Fluet changed her form. But that's impossible. I mean, I've never heard of anyone being immortal. Not outside of legends. Well, there are those select few who have the privilege of becoming immortal. So, can anyone become immortal? Even me? Yes, and no. You see, these two are guardians of White Garden, which is home to another Pokemon. This is Xerneas. Wow, so that's how it looks like. We've only heard old legends about it, but your description is staggering. It's a bit smaller than I imagined, however, because that is not a Xerneas. Excuse me? Small? Sorry, it's been a while since I last saw it. That fits more. This is Xerneas. Wow, it's so pretty. It has the ability to share eternal life with others should it choose to do so. What an amazing ability. But, yes? Isn't that kind of weird? I mean, not everybody can be immortal, then there would be too many of us. It just seems to go against the balance of nature? Yeah, that's exactly what my other spirit thought too. You see, he actually approached Xerneas. And thinking it was doing wrong, asked it to stop. But Xerneas would not hear his reasoning at all. Thinking his ideals were a dangerous threat to its way of life, a fierce battle was fought. And so the spirit was deemed evil and sealed away in this little rock. But that's weird. What is? Your version of events makes the spirit seem quite reasonable. I always heard that the evil spirit sealed away had tried to destroy the world. Incidentally, how did you end up sealed away in there with that evil spirit? Well, it was just an unfortunate accident. Well, in that case, where are we? At the Lush Grotto, alright. This is Lush Grotto. We have to traverse through here in order to get farther away from those two. A mystery dungeon? That's right, let us press onwards. Alright. Again, it's your fault. Again, what do you mean again? Last time it was your fault. No, you mean the time before that one. No, hey, that was an accident caused by you. And what does that have to do with this time? Well, that's where it all started. Now look at where we are, lost, I say. Hi. Is there anything I can help you with? Well, no, we can manage ourselves just fine. If you say so. Alright, do you have anything interesting? A stun seed, definitely useful, yes. Alright. Then, just gonna quickly store a few things. Which is this single item. Then we're gonna save. Alright then, let's see. Let's go into Lush Grotto. Alright. We start off good with stairs actually. That's beautiful. I do wonder, has my moveset changed at all? No, it didn't. But it did remove my selection. Alright, yeah. Still don't know how that thing doesn't have a grass type. Despite it being a literal flower chain. But you know. Pokemon. Alright. I do want this seed, sleep seed. Definitely useful. And some good stairs. Alright, that was just a gummy if I have seen it correctly. Yes, a gold one. Okay, and this thing has an ability that speeds up attacks. That's... Alright, but still well not good. Magically it does hit a few times. No, it does not for some reason. I thought it did. Anyway. Only the Butterfree left. Which shouldn't be that big of a problem. Yep. Alright, and you know Psybeam. At least it goes around corners. So that's good, alright, floor 5. I mean, probably draining his... should hit at least neutral damage, right? Right? Yep. But doesn't really do more than the stab to make it rain. Alright. That can definitely be quite dangerous. Yeah. Oh, but that is a layout, definitely. Right. I don't even know if this layout is usually possible in vanilla or if it's edited in some way. Like to look like this. But I think it is. I had to say golden apple. Actually, no idea what it does. Thought the person beautiful to even consider eating. If it were eaten, however, it would completely fill and greatly enlarge Pokemon's belly. Probably just good for selling value. I do want to look at DTM, which is Focus Punch. Don't know if... Nah. Thought so. Alright. Giratina should kill. Yes, it does. Same with the Bidoo. Or not. No, but Spiritomb finishes it off. So... and there we have the beautiful stairs. And that went rather quickly. Good. And we are through. We made it out of there. Of course we did, and it seems we lost the Guardians pretty well too. Nice work in there. You and I make a pretty good team. I suppose we do. It makes me wonder if Little Bud and your other spirit are as good of a team. From what I can tell, it would seem like that's the case. I'm so happy for her. I can't wait for all of us to get out of our own bodies. Then the four of us can go on adventures at the same time. That certainly would be a lot of fun. I must say, feeling the soft breeze, basking in the warmth of the sun, it makes me want to cry. Why cry? Oh, don't worry. These are tears of joy. Tears of joy? Well, you see, what has become my home, this rock? It provides nothing but a feeling of dread and remorse. You mean to tell me there's no sun or wind blowing in there? No smell of the pretty flowers blooming about? Correct. At least, no such winds as these. Not even the sounds of the ocean and flowing rivers? Nothing of that sort. That's so tragic. How long have you been in there? I cannot remember. I cannot even remember my own name. Not even your own name. It's sad, I know. I'm sorry to hear all this. Don't be, for I am overcome with happiness at the moment. Of course. So, I did not catch on to everything that is going on, as things got quite hectic. Yes? How exactly are we to restore our bodies? That's a good question. I guess we just have to keep on going for now. Wait a minute. What is it? The other spirit mentioned where we were supposed to go. Oh, well then, that's great. Black Citadel. Do you know where that is? Black Citadel. Yes I do. That's a very dangerous place. Dangerous? What could you... Wait. We must not go there. What is it? Are you okay? Why now of all times? What's going on? I have to leave. Don't let him know I was here. You can't just leave like that. What do they mean by dangerous? Huh? Back already? Okay. You're back so soon? Huh? What's the matter? Are you not happy to see me? No, that's not it. So then, where are we? That's not a location. Are we lost perhaps? No, that's not it either, but... The Black Citadel, is it dangerous? Why would you assume that? I'm just asking. You're acting strange. What is the matter? Did something occur whilst I was gone? Nothing at all. We were just out walking. We? I have a hard time imagining myself doing such a thing up until now. Well, you know what I mean. We're still we, even if you're in there, right? I suppose. But it does not change the fact that you're acting strange. But to answer your question, I guess it depends on who you asked. But let's be honest, what place around here isn't dangerous? What am I supposed to do? The other spirit, it said not to go there? I recognize this place. You do? Let us go. Go. Wait. Are you listening? What is it? Are you sure we should go to Black Citadel? Are you afraid? Is that why you're so reluctant? So difficult? Then I suggest you stick close to me. What do I do? Why did they have to leave at such an inconvenient time? Can I still trust that this spirit like they told me? But the danger? Just what dangers await for us there? Or for me and Little Butt? Later. What is it? Look, up there. There it is. Black Citadel. What is that? Some kind of structure? I'm not too sure myself. You don't know? It looks ominous. This place was made after my banishment. Then how do you know about it? Let us go. This place doesn't get better when darkness approaches. What am I supposed to do? Black citadel. This place. There's so many shadows everywhere. It looks like it'll be dark inside. Are you scared? No, I'm not scared. But if it gets too dark, little butt will switch back out. Well, do not worry, little one. It is very... Decapre? I don't fucking know how to pronounce that in there. I'm sure enough light will make its way through. I hope so. For your sake, little butt. I wish I could warn you somehow. Alright, what do you two have to say again? I'm getting tired of this. Perhaps we should call it a truce. You reckon that's a good idea? Well, if it wasn't for the fact that I know that it was all your fault, then perhaps I would've. Huh? Wait a minute, what do you mean by that? It means what I just implied what it means. We are lost. Again. But this time it was your fault. Oh, so you admit that the other times it was your fault. Some of them, maybe. But those are special conditions anyway. What do you mean by special conditions? Excuse me? Hello. Is everything okay? Why, yes, of course. Alright, I do want to talk to the shop. To see, they do have a reviver seed. Let's go. Yep, that's all I can afford anyways. But I can take a look at for how much a golden apple it can't sell. Okay, didn't know that. Well, just gonna save real quick and then we're going to continue. Because I'm pretty sure I've not gotten everything that I need to. Okay. That also resets. All right. Right, a beautiful buff from the ancient thing move. I forgot its name again. Ancient power, beautiful. Right. Alright, second buff. Well, that's good. Alright. Oranberry, definitely useful. Stairs as well. Purloins. Oh, fuck. Am I dead? Probably wasn't far from being dead. Right there. Oh, shadow tag. Alright, that's an ability. Well, alright. Let's see. Your assurance definitely is very dangerous. And German Purloin does seem to have quite a high amount of in the attack stat. Right, and I assume, yes, you are sleeping, but right next to a max elixir, which could have probably been useful, but nah. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave the Oranberry. Alright, you seem to be fairly good at working that out. And okay, that was very lucky, I think. Okay, I don't think there's really anything I can do to help Spiritomb right now. But it got... it managed to do it all by itself, that is good. Alright, and dead ends. Who does not love dead ends? Alright, and stairs. Gonna quickly heal up a bit actually. Yep. And ground and proceed. Another reviver seat. I do like to see that. I already have 2 of those things. Do I have anything to switch out for the Oranberry? I can just eat a golden gummy. I could as well just eat the purple gummy while I'm at it. And take that one with me as well. Right. I would like to have the max elixir. Oh wait, it's an iron. Alright. I don't actually know if the boost provided by an iron or something like that is permanent or not. I'm not quite sure. And we seem to be through? Or at a midway point. That works as well. We've been descending ever since we came here. It just keeps getting darker and darker. Is it becoming too much for you? No, I can keep going. All this darkness just makes me a little dizzy, that's all. The shadows will only grow from here on out. Are you sure you can go on? Sure, I'm sure. Oh no. Littlebot, you can't come on right now. Oh, if only I could tell you. There's just something wrong about this place. You appear unwell. I don't want to. You, please promise me you'll keep Littlebot safe. Promise. Ah, what an unfortunate path you have been led astray on. And now that road has come to an end. It would seem like this is where we part ways. Farewell. Oh no. Okay. Again. I was careless. Again. Please forgive me, my friend. I let you down. Okay. Huh? Where am I? We're getting very close to achieving our goal. Ah, it's you. Welcome back. I missed you. I'm very glad to see you in such high spirits. But we must not linger here for too long. Ah, but I had so many questions. How was my friend? She was great. I think we got along well. She also told me it was important we get moving as fast as possible. Ah, she's right. Then let us move ahead. I am actually going to quickly save return back to the top menu because I'm not sure if the music is supposed to sound a bit, well, over-sharpened. I mean, it doesn't change anything, so I guess that's it. Yeah, let's go. Right, I have to reselect moves. Yes, and Raining Kiss. Alright, and he gets buff again. Okay, blast seed. Not gonna need that. Crypt of the Wicked. I just read the name for the first time. That's not bad. That sounds very inviting. Oh man, that's a excise seed. Do we have like 2 or 3 of those already? I think if I have to do another boss fight, I am pretty much stacked. I just quickly want to take a look in here. There's no room in here. But here are the stairs, alright. I'm just gonna absolutely ignore the Yamask. Oh. That's a scenery change. I do want the glasses. I just want to see what they are. They are whiff specs. What? Prevents items thrown by Pokemon from hitting another Pokemon, alright. And we appear to be through. And now actually at the castle. And there's so much good custom artwork, man. This whole thing. Whoa. What a sudden cliff. I can't even see the bottom. I wonder how far it goes down. I'm not sure it has a bottom. Not in the way you would define it, anyway. What do you mean? This place was where the world was torn. Where I came to be in your world. Whoa, you made this? It was as I said. Wow. Your real body must be huge to make something like this. There's nothing but darkness out there. Oh, I think I see some light flickering down there. Correct. It is a pretty hefty loss that I'm now restricted to this minuscule seal. Well, soon you won't be. We're gonna get your new body and then, I guess it'll be harder to talk if you're so big. Don't worry, little one. You may ride on my back. You'd really let me? I will not repeat myself. Sorry. But can you imagine? Me and my friends gather with your true self? Oh, it'll be so much fun. And it is just before our reach now. So come, let's go. Of course. Yes, let's go. So, how are we going to get new bodies from this place? This isn't the tree Pokemon we were initially looking for. No, but our trip to him will not have been in vain. Oh, at least I hope so, for your own sake. For my own sake? You will come to realize what I mean, little one. If you say so. It doesn't seem like there's anything here. Except that giant crack in the wall there. Is that where we're going? Are you there? We're not going anywhere, little one. Or so you think. What? Who is that? Floette is still there. Yeah, you're being back to where you belong, friend. Are you going back to where you belong, you fiend? You have no idea where I belong. Do not act so high and mighty with your with powers you have yet to realize. But I did not expect any of you to understand. You're all so predictable. The only predictable thing here will be your downfall. How sad. You're still grasping onto such an absurd idea. The seal has already been broken and you two are but mere mortals. You cannot undo what has been set in motion. Mortals? Have you forgotten something? We are no longer mortal, and as such, we will not rest until you have ceased to exist. What naive fools, to live under such a false pretense. I almost feel pity for you. No matter what you might believe, all things come to an end. Nothing can last forever. This shall be your last folly. Where does all this confidence come from? Certainly you must not have forgotten our previous encounter. You shall soon find out. He went back into the seal. Why would he put himself in such a vulnerable position? I do not like this at all. For him to do something like that, and you... Me? You don't... I mean, Did you two hear that? Yes. What was that? There it is again, but it's getting louder. It's coming from the depths of the void. Right. What? Chandelure, there's so many of them. Do you sense it? Do you? Such old spirits they have. And yet so ripe, so fresh, and full of life. This is the plan, his plan. He intends to burn out our spirits. What? That fiend. Is this how he intends to fit himself with a new body? What? No, are you saying he'd steal one of yours? There are no depths he will not sink to. But he will not prevail. We will not be defeated. That's right. Wait, but he wouldn't do that. He wants his own body back, not one of yours. Hey, come on. You don't really mean to... Come on, come out. You're free to run, little one. The Chandelure will not care for you. These two will be more than enough. I can't just leave these two. It wouldn't be right to let them get hurt. As if they would care about you being caught up in the conflict of capturing me. That doesn't mean I can't just... If you intend to stay and fight, get ready. Right, okay. I won't let these guys get you. Oh, the more food for us. Alright, let's see. Grass type, horrible position. To be in. Do you have a stun seed? I mean, I'm just gonna... Stun spore everything around me, because that's probably the only way I can ever stay alive in here. Alright. Just gotta stun spore everything again. Just so you are paralyzed as well. Alright, first one already recovered from paralysis, second one did as well. That's not good. They do also seem to have quite a lot of HP. Probably like 200 or something each. Alright, first one is finally down. Okay. I accidentally used it on my ally. Great. I mean, that's definitely a way to waste a turn. So right, I want to attack you. Exactly. Because I'm not quite sure how much HP these two actually have. I mean, it probably can't be more than 999 currently, considering how the game internally works. So, I still want to try to not lose any of them. Alright. None of them are paralyzed anymore. Gonna have to change that, definitely. Alright, Mega Drain here. Just to get some good HP back. Good. I do hope she now moves around. Yeah, alright. She moves into attacking positions. That's good, that's good. I'm gonna stun spore once more. I mean, they should all at least start to die. Probably. Stun spore definitely again. They can't have that much HP. Alright, that one is finally dead. Now only 2 remain. Now only 1 remains. Alright, that shouldn't be too hard now. And we're done. They're tough. Their spirits, are they too strong? That's right, we cannot be defeated by such meager means. Even if you're still immortal, you can be defeated. Go ahead, what are you all waiting for? Burn away their spirits, absorb them all. Oh, do you sense that one? Oh, so old, yes, and so many. I think they're coming in for a second attack. There's just too many of them. It's not us they want anymore. Huh? Let them through. What are you all doing? Is it possible for one being to have so many souls? There's only one way to find out. What is happening? We best get out of here, Fluid. Right, I'll meet you outside. You're leaving? If you value your life, I suggest you do the same. But what about my friend? Forget about him. Forget he ever existed. He does not know what a friend is. Whatever you know him for, it's all a lie. You can't just do that. I need help. Get back here. I need help. Stop. You're hurting him. Stop. Why are you hurting him? You gotta get out of there, please. Little one, you get out of here. Without me, forget about me. Stop hurting him. You fool. Get out of here while you still can. Think about your friend. You're my friend too, and I won't leave you here unless it's with all my friends. It's not worth it. Live the life. Live the life that I wasn't allowed to. Yeah. It is this feeling. Again. I don't know why she would awaken now, but hopefully she can help save him. Huh? I am still awake? Why am I... I'm back? So that means we're okay? Cherubi? Wait, little bud? It's you. It really is you. Little bud. Okay, I can't believe you're here. How is this possible? I'm not sure. My friend was being attacked and it was all so hectic. There was this strange light and I was just so scared and... Where are we? Uh-huh. Whoa, this place, it's so strange. I've never seen anything like this. Don't worry, that was in the far distance. Feels almost like a dream. But it is not a dream, this is very real. No, I hope he's okay. The spirit? Yes, he was being attacked by those... Excuse me? A voice, did you hear that? I did. I apologize if I interrupted your reunion. Who are you? What? Okay. Hey, it's a cutie fly. You're so cute. Oh. Did I say something wrong? That's it? Cutie fly. That's my name. I remember now. So who are you exactly? And where are we? I'm so sorry, it's just that... Never mind. But yes, my name is Cutiefly, and this is my home. Your home, huh? Why does it look like this? And just how did we get you? And how is this possible? That I can see Cherubi. Little bud. If this truly is a dream, I never want to wake up. There's just too much to talk about. Me neither. I was really hoping you two could see each other again. The way you've been talking, it's been so endearing. Huh? You were hoping for us to see each other again? How did you... I suppose I should cut to the chase, as time is of the essence. Yeah, there it is again. You're currently in a place called the Odd Keystone. And it's falling apart as we speak. Well, yeah, are you okay, little bud? I'm just fine. What is... It's happening again. Yeah. Just what kind of place is this? The Odd Keystone. Odd indeed, we need to get out of here. If it only was that easy, you see... Yes? I'm one of the spirits you've been talking to, and we are currently inside the seal. Well, inside the seal? Both of our spirits are trapped inside the seal. But how and why? And more importantly, how do we get out? I think something went wrong, terribly wrong. The other spirit got trapped between this seal and the outside world as his very life was being absorbed. In a last-ditch effort to save himself from the Chandelure, he tried with all his might to escape back into the seal. But with his power he dragged everyone into here instead. The rift, I remember him telling me about that. That's how you two were able to communicate with the outside world. But I don't see any rifts. That's because it's gone. It used to be right between these pillars. If it was still here, you all could probably leave, as your spirits aren't bound to the seal, but as it so happened, the rift was destroyed when everyone came in here. The other spirit, is he alright? Oh, little bud. I'm not quite sure, but if we want any chance of getting you two out of here, we need his help. Then that's what we'll do. We'll find him. And we'll all get out of here. Let's go find our friend. Yes, let us go. Let's get out of here. Alright, level 45 Cutiefly. Okay. Look! The Keklian are also here. What a strange place I find myself in. How peculiar. What just happened? I must find a way out of this place. That's one of them. That's one of the ghosts that attacked our friend. So, they're in here too then. I'm guessing they'll attack us as well. It's like I said, everyone nearby had their spirits dragged into here. That includes all the lost wandering spirits those Chandler have set loose. Really? That sounds scary. They're probably angry and have gone ferocious. We best be careful moving forward. Right. Okay, this is it. This is the last straw. Look at what you did. Me? You did the impossible. We're not even the same dimension anymore. Some navigator you are. So this is my fault. I know I can do a lot, but I can't hop between dimensions, you nitwit. Well, neither can I. If we would have just went to the right, like I said, we would be on track. Excuse me. Is there anything we can help you with? You run a shop, yes? Most certainly. Alright, do you have another reviver seed? You do, and I do not have enough money, but I can sell stuff. We gonna sell Focus Punch. Because I definitely won't need that. And then we buy a reviver seed. Alright then, let's just quickly save before we continue. Alright then, let's get going. Hot keystone. Alright, alright. Right, said that. What do you actually have? Quite good moves actually. Honestly, one of the best themes in the entire base game right here. I think it's the Spatial Rift theme, if I'm not completely mistaken. I think regular attack should be enough, or not. To do the trick though. Alright. They in general don't seem to be that strong, which is good. Gonna need that one. Definitely sleep. Alright, dead end of course. Swirlix. There's generally a lot of newer gen Pokemon inside this game, which is nice. I mean, we rarely see them because managing stats for new Pokemon is generally more pain than anything else. But nice to see them in game though. Alright, transfer orb. Yes, this thing's actually weak. I think it's ground type actually, so it's weak to grass, and you are weak to grass as well. That's easy. That is of course a dead end without stairs. This one also doesn't have stairs. Yeah, I should be able to definitely get rid of Yanmask, right? Yeah. Good, yes. Sleep seed, I think I have enough of those already. Okay, this thing's only weakness is fairy, if I'm not completely mistaken. But that still does less damage than the stab grass type move. Okay, yeah, I'm already getting hungry as well. So I'm actually gonna swap a sleep seed with a stun seed, because stun seeds are pretty much more useful. Alright. And you have agility, okay. And we seem to be through. Whoa, the whole place is coming apart. This isn't good. If we're all still in here whilst it collapses, then we'll most likely all disappear forever. Well, we've come this far, it can't be much farther now. So we'll just have to keep pushing. Right, little bud? Right. I just hope our friend is alright. Don't you worry about him, you won't find someone more stubborn. That's true. Huh? What's up? The tremor just now, it was quite different. You're right, now that you mention it. There are no sparks either. Look over there. Ah, these two are in here as well. Weren't you supposed to run away? Oh, it's you. And who are you? My name is Cherry. These two are Metagross and Floette, right? The ones I was told about? These guys, they ran away and left me and my friend too, to disappear. How heartless! How could you do such a thing? There are two sides to the story. And the victors, they just got to write that story, right? My friend told me that. My friend told me that you sealed... English. My friend that you sealed in here. What? Say that again. Are you saying that we are inside the seal? This is bad. To think that he still possesses such great power, even inside here, to pull us here when we are so far away. And with our spirits separated, we are mortal in a way. We could perish with ease if we are not careful. We all perish unless we do something. Something happened to the seal and it's collapsing. But it's no good. Our spirits, they're so incredibly old. In this place, I can feel all those years weighing down upon me. This was never meant to happen. Perhaps like the great evil foretold? Huh? No way. You're Cutiefly. Wait, do you guys know each other? That's right, we met back when you helped Xania steal us all away, yes? But Cutiefly, I didn't realize you got sealed too. That was not meant to happen. We only sealed away those who were rampaging. You were not. I might as well have been, according to you. You would never listen to me. But well, I suppose there's no use in contesting it. Here you are. It seems we did trap you in here too. You as well. Huh? Perhaps if Metagross and I hadn't been so arrogant, you wouldn't be stuck in here too. Yes, you are an innocent in all this. We should not have overlooked you. If you just listened to us, if you'd had just helped me and my friend. But now he's hurt because of you. Little bud, wait. I'm sorry. That monster, his return was more important than the feelings of one Pokemon. Is it? Was it worth it to seal us away just to catch the one? To lose Xerneas just to stop him? Well, that's already been done. There's nothing we can do about it, so no use in feeling bad about it. All we can do now is try and fix what we can. Littlebite and I can't unevolve, but we can try to get new bodies. So, while we can't unseal everyone, we can find a way to make things better now. That's right, but how? We're all stuck in here now, and it's going to fall apart. We need to find the other spirit. He had the power to bring you all in, so he'll have the power to send you back out again. Impossible. Our souls are so old that in this place we are weakened. We cannot make it through this next dungeon. Then we will find him, and you will just have to sit and wait. Would you really want to save us? After all, well, you underestimate his potential for kindness. That was something none of you ever understood. Come on, we'll have to collect your friend before we can continue. Right. Littlebite, are you okay? I am okay, Don't worry, we're gonna find your friend, and he's gonna help us, right? Right, and then we'll all get out of here, and we'll all play together. That's right. Alright. Then again, gonna save real quick. And then we continue. Again, floor 1 of odd keystone. Alright. Damage. Alright. A lot of strange layouts these dungeons use. Draining kiss, yeah. Actually isn't very effective. Alright. Yeah, that's just a connection between these two. Meaning the stairs are most likely on the right side. Yep. They are. Oh god, damage. I'm just gonna leave for the stairs actually. Alright, good damage there. This is a stay away orb. I believe in Beautyfly. Yeah. Alright. Nothing to get in there. Should kill him, right? Yeah. Beautiful. Right. Not that great luck with stairs currently. At least we got luck in this floor. But then again, I'm also not quite sure how long this one's going to be, but I guess probably not that long. Oh, and you also already defeated it, alright. Yeah, okay, we are through. It's much worse up here. We must be at the top, the summit of this place. We better be careful. This place, it's getting worse by every second. I wonder how much time we have left. There's no way to tell, we better hurry. I really hope he's up there here. Don't worry, we'll find him, we just have to. Now let's go. Well, it looks like I was right. There doesn't seem to be anywhere else to go. So, where is he? Where's my friend? Is he okay? He must be around here. This used to be a spot back before the rift started to open. Then, where is he? Ah. Whoa, what was that? They looked like a bunch of shadows, but they moved on their own. Where did they go? What's going on? The shadows, they grew in size. I think there's something in that big shadow. How is this possible? Brace yourselves, everyone. Ah, Giratina! Ah, reminds me of Gen 4's Beer Pillar. That is great. Whoa, it must be you, isn't it? You're huge and scary and everything. You must be my friend. Wow. So, you're the other spirit we met? But in general, how did Giratina get inside there? I mean, technically speaking, Giratina got its own world. I am Giratina. Why have you come to my home? You do not belong here, nobody does. Huh? What do you mean? You brought us into the seal, and now we're here to save you. As if tiny Pokemon such as yourself could do anything for me. Do not mock me. How do you expect to save me if you cannot even figure yourself out? Now leave this place before I make you. What? But don't you remember me? I'm your friend. We were gonna get new bodies and you said I could ride on your back. Friends? As a deity, I cannot riddle myself with such unnecessary feelings. Hey, cut it out, we believe in you. So you can't turn your back on us. Oh, did you not wholeheartedly believe that I was going to hurt you in the depths of the Black Citadel? You did? Oh, did she not tell you? Well, it is true, and I had every intention to. What? That's right. Do you get it now? I brought you with me just so I could steal your body if all else failed. You're not my friend. You're but a mere pawn in this universe. You cannot say that. That's not true. You care about me. You wanted me to leave you to these ghosts. But I can't. We won't. We're here to save you. Can't you just get lost? I do not want nor do I need you. Now get out of my sight and allow me to disappear in peace. Never. Then you shall see what happens when some mere mortals incite my wrath. Boss fight, let's go. Gonna start off with a stun seed. Let's see, alright. We're all set up in a rather good way. I think I'm gonna actually start with a stun spore on him. Was kind of a waste of the stun seed actually. Right, but now I have to think. I don't know how draining his damage is Giratina. Okay, it's very effective. I know it does because of the dragon type, but I wasn't too sure because of the ghost typing. Alright, that was Giratina. Please, Giratina, why are you like this? Was I supposed to lose? I don't know. Why am I like this? You're your endless banter. What gives you the right to taunt me? That's not how it is at all. I'm just trying to help. How do you expect to help someone who does not yearn for it? Stop saying that. You're so selfish. You only want to help me because you want a friend. How do you expect me to believe you when you say that you actually care for me? You don't know me, nor would you ever be capable of it. I never once tried to save you from anyone. All I cared was about escaping from this cursed seal. You are just a desperate fool clinging on to whatever little hope you can find. That's... Little bud, why can't you see that we are trying to help? Then why don't you leave me alone? Your true purpose is just to set yourselves free. That's not true as silence. Oh shit. Please, Giratina, please listen to us. It's not just about us. We want to save all of us, and that means you too. But we can't get out without your help. You're the only one who can do it. Giratina, we should work together. We shouldn't be fighting. Don't you see? I can't. The rift is gone, and the seal is crumbling. I'm not strong enough. Yes, you are. There has to be a way. You brought us in, so together we can all bring you out too. You fools. I can't get out of this cursed place. I've never been able to. Thousands of years and I've never gotten out. What makes you think now is any different? And now you all are trapped in here, the same as I was, all alone for the past thousands of years. You weren't alone. Huh? You were from White Garden. What are you doing here? Don't you despise me? I know you're used to being feared and hated, but these two, I know they're genuine, because I can sense their feelings. Whoa, you can? Yes, but I suspect you already know the truth without needing my power. And so, when you appeared in White Garden those thousands of years ago, I could sense your intentions as well. You were so filled with remorse and confused and upset. What? I told them not to seal you away, because I knew you didn't intend to hurt us. You did that? They didn't believe me. They thought I was another Pokemon driven mad by your distortions. But I didn't back down, because you were so lonely. So angry, yes, but so sad. Get away from me. Cutifly. Giratina. Get lost. Get out of here. See, you have to understand. We're not just selfish. We're here for you too. That's right, we care about you. And if it means we must disappear here with you, then so be it. We won't let you go alone. Yes, you won't be never alone again. And neither will we. We all stick together no matter what. So don't push us away. All that I ever wanted was to understand. Understand why am I not allowed to exist. I am as old as time itself, but I have yet to understand my purpose here in life. And just as I think I found it, The gift of life is revered as something good by many, but for me, it is a curse. My whole life I've been enveloped in solitude and darkness. No more of that. Once we get out of here, we'll all be friends. We'll travel far and wide, go on so many adventures together. We will laugh, yell at each other, make new friends, and perhaps even enemies. But we'll discover new places and find treasure too. And we'll tell everyone the truth, everyone in the White Garden. You deserve better. You're not the monster you're known for. We believe in you. It all sounds so beautiful. But I will become someone you knew, not someone you know. A memory of the past. Your bodies, they're glowing. The seal, it cannot hold our spirits any longer. No, don't say that. Little bot, your body is glowing too. So is yours. I don't want to lose any more friends. Little one. Why? Why does it have to be like this? Our time together has not been long, but to me, it feels like I spent my whole life together with you. I found such comfort in our brief friendship, the ebb and flow of our memories and experiences together. My life up until our meeting, it's been devoid of any such feelings. When you first let me out, I was so lost. I was confused, angry, happy. I wanted to apologize before I leave. Please don't do that. Don't leave or apologize. Thank you for being my friend. I never used to have any sense of gratitude, but you showed me that I do. I believe now that my life was worth living. Do not grieve over which was lost. Rejoice over that which has been. Giratina! You both should get going. Please, come with us. It's of no use. My spirit is bound to the seal. Cutifly. Why didn't you say anything? Even with the rift now open again, why can't you come with us? I didn't want your determination to waver. We need you both in high spirits. We can't go, not without our friends. No, you must go. Giratina, he used the last of his power to open that rift for you. He would want the two of you to live on. Do not grieve for me. I was never meant to exist for this long. It wouldn't be right for me to leave with you even if I could. It's all so unfair. Thank you both for your help. Cutifly. We better get going. You're right. Alright, but what happens to Metacross and Floette? Alright, they're also still alive. We didn't know how we were able to finally have separated bodies, but we did know who caused it. Without Giratina, I would not be here today. My very life is a gift that he granted me back when we evolved, and again back when he let us free. The ancient monster that we'll all know to be the most evil creature in the world was actually the loneliest creature in the world. Oh my god, man, that's fucking beautiful art, man. And I was lucky enough to be his friend. Honestly, that just looks fucking amazing, man. Holy shit. Miss Cherim. Yes, why not? You said that you picked up the stone before leaving. Yes, that's right. Well, do you still have it? Why, yes. Yes, I do. Thank you for playing. And with that, we have obviously reached the end of Seed of the Ancients. I really hope you enjoyed this beautiful story and also enjoyed the beautiful art visuals. And well, yeah. And with that said, until the next time, I wish you all a great day, night, evening, whatever ends. Bye.